Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I will be working on my '06 Honda Accord. I picked up some speakers at work the other day. I work at a thrift store, so some decent speakers came in for the rear of my car, so we're going to go ahead and show you guys how to install those speakers in the rear of an '06 Honda Accord. I believe it's the same from an '03 all the way through an '07 on these 7th gen Honda Accord. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and get started and show you guys the process to put the speakers in the rear of this car. Okay guys, so I am filming the best I can by myself right now. Just gonna go ahead and show you guys the tools that are needed or that I'm using. I have a flathead screwdriver right here, and I have a small ratcheting wrench with an 8mm socket on the end. That is all you need to perform this install of these speakers. So we're going to go ahead and show you the inside of the car where the speakers go at. These are the speakers I picked up at work for a decent price. They're a pair of Kicker speakers. They're a Kicker KS6930. A lot better than what I have in here, the stock speakers. So up here, behind the headrest of the back seat, you have to pop off these covers. They are not very easy to get out from this way. You can pry them off, but they flex, and I didn't like how it bent. So I'm going to show you how to get them out from the trunk side, and how I figured out the easiest way when I scoped out earlier how to get these off, the easiest way to get these off without damaging them. So I'm going to go ahead, stop this video real quick, run around to the trunk, and get the video angle showed set up and show you guys how I do this. So give me just a second and I'll be right back. So I just popped the trunk, and you come down in here. Don't mind my trunk, I've just got some random stuff in here right now. So I'm going to actually climb in the trunk and try to set up this tripod and show you guys what I am talking about. Let's see if I can get a better angle. So here is the speaker right here, and you have these little plastic clips that hold it in. You have one here, and you have one over here. So I'm actually going to use the end of the screwdriver and just pop these out, just like this. You just give it a push, and it should just pop out. Let me show you this. Just like that. Go ahead and pop out the other two. One right there. And the last one is back over here. It's kind of out of focus right here. And we will go ahead and pop that out also. So after you pop those three, then we can climb out of the trunk. I'm literally laying in the trunk. We can go back around, and from right here it should pop right out nice and easy. There's one more clip. It's a smaller clip which should just pop out when you pull it from right here, and we are in to the speaker where we have to go ahead and remove the 4 8mm bolts. We've got one right here, here, over here, and then there's one more tucked right in under here that you can't really see. Let me see if I can get that for you. Right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove those. Here's the little clip I told you about. It popped out when I removed it. So I'm gonna try to hold the camera here and remove these. I don't have someone else to hold the camera for me right now, so I am trying to show you guys the best I can. There's the first one right there. We'll go ahead and do this one. And I may go ahead and speed this up in the video or cut to the chase It's basically the same thing, just remove all 4 of these bolts. Take that out the rest of the way with my hand. And the most awkward one, which I'm going to try to show you guys, is this one, like I showed before, right here. You kind of have to pop this on there and get it to pop on, and then you can go ahead and remove it. Go ahead and finish removing that with my fingers. Pop that out. And then we're going to go back underneath. I forgot to show you guys when I was underneath. We want to go ahead and disconnect this speaker. So we're going to hop back around there real quick. We'll go ahead and go back around here real quick. Come down under, and I will show you right here. You just squeeze both ends and disconnect the speaker, and the whole thing should lift out now. So we're going to go back on the inside in here and show you the whole speaker should just lift right out. And that is that right there. This is the old speaker compared to the new ones I got. They're both 6 by 9 speakers. Sorry if it gets loud when I get close to the phone. So the next thing I'm going to show you guys, let me set. Okay guys, so this is the old speaker. I showed you, we pulled it out. This is the old speaker over here compared to the new speaker. These are the kicker ones that I got from work, as I mentioned earlier. So on the bottom of these are not Honda speakers, and Honda speakers come stock with their Honda adapters to just plug them in and they're good to go. So I actually made a pair of the Honda adapters. You can buy these, but I had some old Honda speakers laying around, so I actually removed the clips from those and made these. If you guys would like to see how to make these, just leave a comment down below. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and try to do this with one hand, hook this up, and then we're going to go ahead and drop this speaker in. Those are in, and then I should be able to, just from here, go up. 1 second, guys. Okay, I am back. Like I said, it's hard. I am filming by myself. I am going to go ahead and drop that cable down in there, feed this speaker in without the magnet getting caught, and try to get everything to seat down in here properly. So I'm going to pause this, and I will be back when I get it seated. I've got to do this with 2 hands. Like I said again, I'm sorry if it's getting loud. I'm close to the camera, and I am filming with a phone that I'm not used to filming with as much. So I will be back, guys, here in just a moment. Okay, guys, I got it to seat properly. Now the next step is to just replace the 4 screws, or little bolts, around the whole speaker. Pop the cover back on, and you are finished. I'm going to go ahead and get these little bolts started. Try to anyways. So I am actually going to go ahead and continue to try to get these started. It's just the reverse of taking the speaker out. Just getting these in. I'm actually going to pause this. I'm going to get all of these tightened down, and I'll come back and show you guys the final results here in just a couple moments. Okay guys, so I did run into a slight issue. I could only get these 2 bolts to go in. The other 2 I could not get to go in. There's an alignment issue with the holes. 2 should suffice to hold these in for now. If I have any vibrational issues or anything like that, I may have to drill those other holes out to get the bolts to fit in properly. But that is pretty much it. I'm just going to show you guys this side because it is the same for this side as it is for the other side. Just go underneath, pop out those little clips, unbolt the speaker, unplug the speaker, pull the speaker out, put the new one in, bolt it down, put the plastic cover back over, plug it in underneath, and that is it. You guys are done. So, okay, the last thing I'm going to show you guys is how to put this cover back in. You just line up the holes, make sure everything's lined up properly, and it should go ahead and just pop back in nice and easy. Maybe not. Let me figure out what's going on and I will be right back, guys. Okay, here is the cover that covers the speaker. I did have to make a modification. I had to trim back some of the plastic here, just so it would seat properly over the new speaker. It sits a little taller than the old one, so I had to make that modification. It's not gonna do anything to the car. You're not gonna see it. So I did that. I'm just gonna go ahead and reinstall this foam piece around there, pop it back in, and then we should be finished. This took a little longer than I thought it would. So yeah, I will be back here in a couple minutes, guys. Okay guys, I finally got enough trimmed off and was able to get this cover to snap back down. The last thing we need to do is go around and just attach the connector underneath. So we're gonna go ahead and do that real quick. All we have to do is come under here, set this camera up, and go ahead and connect this connector. And we are done. That is it, guys. So we are pretty much done with that. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, go ahead and leave them down below. And as always, thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.